Alright boys, let's get started with the pre-ban between TAKUZO and ETOWARU. We have Laura and Yeonhong pre-ban here. First pick for ETOWARU. Let's see what he's gonna... Oh my god, it's rank 12 and rank 13. These are two super top player, guys. Wait, I think I have TAKUZO on my favorite. I favorite so many different Japanese players to stalk what they play so I can copy, because they always bring something crazy to the table. And I think I have that name in my favorite. Ooh, we are seeing Jemaya segment first pick here to counter the first pick Oliver. Very standard counter pick here, because we have one unit that can potentially reset the Oliver and one unit that can't be reset by Oliver. You know how Oliver is crazy still after 2 nerfs just to see 2 counter pick against him. And ETOWARU bringing in the strongest meta once again, Mouse Rakuni. I feel like I'm gonna say Mouse Rakuni pretty much in 90% of today's session. We have something very aggressive coming out from TAKUZO, and that's gonna be the Ethna and the Nikki. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Ethna, Nikki. So that's gonna be a lot of damage for this Mouse Rakuni to handle. So what will be the answer coming out from ETOWARU? Is it gonna be some more bruiser draft? Or is it going to be super aggressive to get that turn 1? Maybe a speed lead robo, potentially. It's going to be super bruiser, and that's going to be Kinky and Juno. Oh my god. I think that's going to be a strong water last pick coming from TAKUZO. Maybe a Taeyor. I'm hungry for a Taeyor, not gonna lie. Last pick Taeyor, banning the Oliver. But that's going to be a little bit too obvious. So maybe TAKUZO is going to go for another LD. And that's going to be the Narsha getting instantly banned. And Rakuni getting the ban that he deserved as well. So we have 2 speed lead here. I wonder who's going to take the first turn. Here we go, guys. That's going to be the Mouse going in with a strip stun. And the segment seems like that's going to be the target potentially. Getting the... Oh, he didn't get the stun, but hey, the stun is only 50% chance, okay, guys? I always think it's gonna be a... Did that Ethna just get a full team defense break on some of these units that might be having max resistance, and that Nikki needs to get this person right now, or else she's gonna bring the biggest damage. Oh my god! Oh, that's not a whole lot of damage. And that is the first time I've ever seen Seal Rune getting activated, and that's gonna be blocking the potential violent proc coming out from this Nikki here. But the Ethna is gonna have the follow-up chance here, and she has the attack buff as well. And who's gonna get the big hit? And that's gonna be the Kinky getting the big hit here. That's not looking good for ETOWARU. The damage coming out from TAKUZO is really, really good. But the Juno is gonna drop 2 despair stun, but that's not gonna stop the segment from finishing out 2 targets as well. Here we go. No violent proc for Nikki this time because Seal Rune is pretty good. And here comes the Juno, bring more damage, and it's supposed to counter TAKUZO, and is doing just that. Can this Ethna do enough damage to bring down this Juno? Because she is looking like she's gonna solo 3 enemy here, and nobody can stop her. And this oh my god, this segment is only healing her even further. This Jemaya is critting, and he's doing a lot of damage, but this Juno is doing even more damage, and this segment is being a member of the enemy team here. Jemaya is not going to do enough. This segment is going to go for the strip. Didn't get the strip. The speed bump is going to stay. But the segment has the defense break available. No, she's going to go down to the Juno first. ETOWARU will take the first game with the Juno doing massive damage on the enemy. Wow. That Juno was going crazy. How did that damage even exist? That is the true showcase of Artifact, guys. Wow, the Juno was doing so much damage every single turn. Man, the music and the pose of ETOWARU, I gotta say, very, very scary looking. He's absolutely dominating the show here with the Juno. Guys, farm your artifact, okay? Your Juno might have the same rune as ETOWARU, okay? Your Juno might be looking very similar, but when you zoom into the artifact of ETOWARU Juno is crazy. He must have some top tier quad roll additional damage by speed right there, and that is what makes all the difference. But if one thing I know for sure is that you never know if TAKUZO is gonna get 2-1 instantly here, because this is Summoner's War and anything can happen. First pick for TAKUZO, we have Narsha Gianna pre-ban. 2 strong LD5 getting pre-ban once again. These players, they just have so many good, crazy LD5 to get pre-ban, but nobody give any respect to unit like Juno, Mouse, Rakuni that really steal the show. Here comes the... we are seeing Oliver first pick, and the respawn is Jemiah Laura. Not Jemiah Sakmet, Jemiah Laura. You know what I want to see? I want to see a driller. But driller is not allowed in SWC prelim because of how strong he is, okay? We have a Juno to counter Laura. We have a Yeonhong to get that first turn as well. TAKUZO is not giving up that turn 1 just yet. So will we see something crazy, something scale with defense? Or will we see Mouse Rakuni? Because it kind of makes sense right now, not gonna lie. As much as I hate to see the combo. Shizuka and Tessarian getting picked up. Tessarian amazing against Juno. Also very good damage in general to pair with a speed buffer like Laura. So what is gonna be the answer? We're gonna see Mouse coming up from TAKUZO. And who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought we get to see Mouse Rakuni once again, and this time it's gonna be on TAKUZO's side, and ETOWARU has the last pick here. Is he gonna ban the Juno, go for a crazy debuff last pick? Or is he gonna ban the Oliver and getting that turn 1 advantage? What is it going to be for ETOWARU? Will you be aggressive? I can't say the other word. Or defensive. Yes, defensive. It's gonna be Camilla, a strong bruiser that can potentially slow down and freeze up the mouse, and also a great damage dealer in general. But it might look like it's gonna be an Oliver ban in this position. What is it going to be? Is it gonna be a Laura ban? Is it gonna be Oliver ban? Laura's pretty good, but Shizuka spreading the Oblivion can be quite troublesome as well. It is going to be the Tessarian and the Oliver ban. So TAKUZO just take away the defense break and the Oblivion. There is 0 defense break on the field. So Camilla damage is a little bit more manageable without any defense break. First turn will belong to the Laura, usually built on Violent nowadays as well. So if she proc into a Violent, that might be devastating. But she's going to go for the stun first to shut down 3 units on the enemy team, and 2 of them is eating the slow debuff as well. That is not looking good because speed is the power of Mouse, and he is kind of slowed down right now. But the problem with ETOWARU team is that there is no way to control this Juno. So every time you're trying to buff this Juno, it's going to do a lot of work. And there's also no heal block, which means this Juno is going to go crazy with the heal. So the Juno will be their target for ETOWARU to defeat first. But with Rakuni on the field, that might be quite a challenge for ETOWARU. Without defense break, without Oblivion, it's going to be hard to bring down anyone on TAKUZO field. So even though TAKUZO lost the first turn advantage, he is still looking mighty fine because the Juno is waiting for the moment where she can return ETOWARU all his dots that he's having on his head right now. So what will ETOWARU do to stop that from happening? Juno looking to strip, and the damage on Jemiah is kind of unstoppable, and because ETOWARU is not having any real healer on the team, the heal from Camilla might be not bad, but it's definitely not good enough. And Rakuni getting the classic Violent proc, boosting into more damage for the mouse, and the dragon. Oh, the dragon's not going to go down, she said, but the Yeonhong is here to finish off the job, boosting the mouse once again. Nope, gonna save that for later. And dragon is going bye-bye. And that is not looking good for ETOWARU at all. He's going to revive the dragon, give himself a reset cooldown, but he can't buff properly. And he can't debuff properly as well because of the existence of Rakuni Juno. You might think, oh, I'm freezing up the mouse. But Rakuni and Yeonhong as well is boosting this guy's turn like no tomorrow. And there's nothing that ETOWARU can do about it. Here comes the Laura with the biggest buff, the strongest buff, the most scariest buff in this game right now. But Juno is just waiting for this buff the entire time to strip it away. But will she use it? Nope, she's gonna go skill 1 because Shizuka still have buff available as well. And Shizuka, if she used skill 3, Juno is gonna get a free full team heal. And you know how crazy that is. Here comes the dragon, trying to do some damage maybe. But this Laura is in a lot of trouble. Camilla needs to Violent Pro every single turn to keep the healing up. Oh, look at that damage! Oh my god, this Camilla is built with some crazy rune because that damage was incredible. But let's not pretend that the Juno is not doing the same thing. Here comes the buff coming out, and Camilla has this small... Never mind. Never mind. This Rakuni is gonna bring everyone back to full HP, and the Juno is waiting for that strip. When can she get it done? Remember, Juno's strip is only 90% activation rate. It is not 100%. But she's gonna get it done anyway, and nothing's gonna stop this Laura from going down except for Shizuka. So protection, but the healing from Camilla. Is it gonna be enough? Will she get another turn to heal the Laura above the dying threshold? Because she needs to get it done. She cannot get it done. And Rakuni is going to get a turn, boosting the mouse, finishing off the Laura. And the next target will be the Shizuka. But remember, as times go by, this Camilla is stacking up some nasty attack stat. And that's going to be quite a problem for Mouse Rakuni. Here comes Camilla getting a turn. Look at the damage. That is not a whole lot of damage. And this Camilla should be doing a lot of damage, but Rakuni is like, what damage? I don't see any damage. Do you see any damage? I don't see any damage because Rakuni is gonna fix that instantly. Here we go. Camilla trying to bring this game back for ETOWARU. Does he still have it in him? Never mind. Look at that. Look at that heal. It ignores all this damage that Camilla can do. And GG, TAKUZO will take this win with Mouse Rakuni. If only there was no Rakuni on the field, maybe this Camilla could have done it. Maybe. He needed a defense breaker. Alright guys, we are going to round 3. Who's gonna take the lead to go into the semi-final to face the other contestant? I wonder if we are going to see a Rakuni pre-ban this time, because it seems like who gets Rakuni is gonna take the cake here and eat it too. We need to stop banning LD5 and start banning Rakuni, guys. Round 3 between ETOWARU and TAKUZO. Let's get started. Pre-ban round is gonna be Laura and Yeonhong once again. ETOWARU get the first pick. Are we seeing the classic trio Oliver, Mouse, Rakuni from ETOWARU once again? We are seeing 1/3 of that already. And if we are going with the same draft, we might be seeing that again. Because if I'm ETOWARU, I would be doing exactly that. Here we go, guys. Mid pick for ETOWARU. Is he gonna switch it up? Or will he stick with the same draft? He know the Nikki Ethna is coming. And he might not be lucky to survive the damage this time. He's thinking about it. He might get the Ethna away from TAKUZO. He's gonna go with Gianna Shizuka, something entirely different this time. But I'm not too sure if that's the brightest plan, because Sekhmet and Jemiah can really messed up this combo. We have Juno to counter the Shizuka and Gianna. We have Ethna to go for the first turn advantage here for the big damage into the Nikki follow-up as well. So what's gonna be the last two pick here? I might be seeing Douglas here if ETOWARU wanna spice it up a little bit. 2 fire last pick, and we might be seeing Rakuni Douglas. Rakuni, Masha for the damage, because Douglas is a little bit risky here, but it's gonna be funny if Douglas make it through. We have Masha, because Masha is literally the best unit in slot for ETOWARU here against all the unit from TAKUZO side, because Masha can kill them all without any problem. Last pick for TAKUZO, he might have to ban this Masha and go for a strong damage dealer, and that's gonna be Nikki for the last pick here. Because if he can set up his combo right, this Nikki might be able to kill everything on site. So are we seeing a Jemiah or Nikki ban? Because I'm sure that's gonna be a Masha ban. But hey, if one thing I learned from watching or using Sekhmet is that she worked half the time. And maybe this is the time where she doesn't work. So we get a Juno ban, we get a Masha ban, TAKUZO having the first turn advantage. Can he utilize that to the full potential? Here we go. First turn belonged to the Gianna, outspeeding the entire competition, and somehow is perfectly ready for that stun on the Jemiah as well. He missed the stun on the Jemiah, and this Sekhmet actually get the reset on the Oliver. But Shizuka will have the bomb in her arsenal. And the turn order is just perfect for the Shizuka to bomb the entire enemy team. And the Jemiah cannot be here to stop that. Rakuni boosting the Gianna. Gianna getting another turn here, going for some more damage. And the Nikki has already used her heal. And oh no! The Shizuka have to move in front of the Jemiah here. That's not looking good at all, because the Jemiah can cleanse all this trouble away from his team, and that will allow the Nikki to have the cleanse available as well. The turn order is now favoring TAKUZO, but the bomb is here. But the Nikki can cleanse that. Is that gonna matter too much? The Sekhmet has another strip reset available. She's gonna go straight into the Oliver and get it once again. Is this Sekhmet on violent? Because it might be. It just needs to proc one violent to set up defense break for the Nikki, and that's gonna be very bad for ETOWARU. Here we go. Rakuni get another turn, and it's not gonna do anything too special about it. Shizuka has skill 2 available to reduce the cooldown of her teammate, and that's going to be Oliver. The Oliver need to get the most crucial proc to stop to stop the Nikki or the Ethna from doing crazy thing, but he couldn't do that. Nikki's going to get the heal for the Ethna. The defense spec setup is coming. The damage from the Jemiah is ready as well, and this Gianna is going to go down to the Ethna damage. That is not looking good, because this Sekhmet has another reset, and the Oliver is gonna... Oh my god, that damage on the Oliver! That it was a heavy critical hit, and this Shizuka has nothing available to save the team. Rakuni, though, could be boosting Shizuka's turn to bring that skill 3 back, because she really need that skill 3. But before that happened, that Nikki is gonna drop a lot of damage on ETOWARU's side. Bringing back the Gianna. Does she have bomb? She doesn't have anything to stop the enemy. She only have a bit of damage, but she boosted the attack buff Nikki by a little bit by doing so as well. Here we go, guys. Nikki with the attack buff. Ethna with the skill 2 available. That's going to be a lot of damage on the side of ETOWARU. He will not be able to take it. The Oliver's gonna go down. The Sackbut's gonna drop even more damage. This Shizuka needs to turn the table around, and she's gonna have the chance to do so. Bomb and defense break, but no follow-up. And remember, the bomb only scale with Shizuka attack, and that is not a whole lot, even with attack buff. So this bomb is not going to do a whole lot of damage here. He needs to bring back somebody that can really turn the game around. And that's going to be Gianna. She has a chance to bomb somebody important. Can she get it done? The bomb is going on to Nikki. No, it's going to go on to Jemiah. But did she miss that bomb? Oh my god, the bomb damage didn't manage to do a whole lot on TAKUZO's side. And remember, Nikki can proc back to her heal anytime. Rakuni trying to keep the Shizuka alive by healing as much as possible. But the segment reset is gonna miss the Shizuka. Maybe this is the opponent, the opening that ETOWARU need. But the Edna is gonna have skill 3 available, and that's gonna finish off the Shizuka. GG. We all know how strong Rakuni is, but there is no way this Rakuni can 1v3 like the Juno last game. Remember how Juno 1v3? But I'm not sure about this position here, because look at Girls Prayer. I think Eto wanted to pray more in the loser bracket. And GG. TAKUZO would take game 3.